Hey, this is Yoga Your Heart Out with Deb. Congratulations on just taking a few moments out of your day just for you so you can peel back layers of stress out of your mind and out of your body through yoga, through moving and breathing. I hope you really enjoy this sequence. Give it a thumbs up when you're done. Shoot me a comment and I'll comment back if you have something to say. And let's get started. All right, today we're going to start in a straddle. So you're going to sit down in the middle of your mat. Bring your legs out to the wide corners of the mat. Good, you're going to start here, see how you feel. If you're really feeling it already, what you can do is take a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you could even get a pillow or a folded up towel and just sit on it and elevate yourself a little bit, and then this pose becomes more comfortable. Otherwise, if you're okay, you're going to start here and figure out how you feel. And it could be that sitting up tall is perfect for you because you're really tight. But maybe you need more. So if you need more, you can just kind of slowly start leaning into it. All right. And then just go really slow. So I want you to start thinking about that sensation between too much and not enough. I don't want you to go too far here. And you can crawl your hands out in front of you if you want to. You can leave them on your shins if you want to. Anywhere is fine. All right. The main thing I want you to do is just pay attention. My feet aren't pointed. They're not flexed. They're just real passive here. And right away, we're starting actively meaning we're in a stretch and we're feeling stuff already. So oftentimes that can be nice because what it does is it brings our mind present and aware in this present moment. So it's already doing that trick for us of starting off our awareness practice like right in the present moment, because sometimes when I get on my yoga mat, it's hard to do that switch between letting go of whatever I came from and being here. So when I'm in an active stretch where I'm feeling things actively, it does the trick. It brings my mind present. So let that be. And once you find that spot between too much and not enough, you're not overdoing it, because we want to feel better when we're done. We don't want to feel worse. We don't want to jam our body into anything, okay? So just pay attention to that. And then once you find that spot, sit there. Sit with it. And I'll mention a couple things you can do that will help relax your mind, relax your body. And that thing is really just paying attention to the breathing to start with. So start noticing your breath. Don't hold your breath in any way. Just let it flow. Notice the sensations as you breathe. And if you wanted more with the breath, there are a couple things you can do. And one of them is taking all the oxygen in and out of your nose. So if you like to do that, you could practice nose breathing. All right, so that means seal your lips, breathe in and out of your nose. And there's another thing you can add on if you wanted to, and that's to make the breath really deep. So as you inhale through your nose, you're going to fill your lungs up. And then you're going to let the air all the way out through your nose. You're going to start taking these massive, massive bottom belly breaths in your nose. Fill up your lungs like massive balloons. And you're going to press the air all the way out. Good. And in the meantime, you're just sitting in this pose, letting time and gravity just do its thing here. All right. You're not forcing anything. So as you breathe in through your nose and as you exhale out through your nose, just try to relax into it. Maybe you might find a hidden inch here, a little extra space the more you sit here, and maybe you don't. It could be the complete opposite. It could be that the more you sit here, you realize you did too much, and that means back off just a little bit. So pay attention to that. So this is a perfect opportunity to get to know yourself, get to know your body, start listening to your body, notice those subtle cues that it gives you, and be respectful of that. So we're really just paying attention. And I don't know about you, but this is kind of the opposite of what I normally do, like when I'm going about my day, especially if I'm busy at work or with family, or kids or whatever I got going on. When I'm really, really busy, I oftentimes neglect what my body is telling me, and I do the opposite. So maybe my body's telling me, slow down, take a nap, but I keep going. Or maybe I'm a little bit sore and tired and I don't want to walk anymore, but I keep walking and pushing myself. So this is a nice chance to do the exact opposite of what we can do, what we oftentimes do in our life when it's really, really busy. Good. Just keep breathing, keep paying attention. We're going to sit with this a little bit longer. Do your best. So I want you to also know that I give you just a basic guideline here, but it's not one size fits all. All right, we don't have to achieve a certain position, a certain depth, or a certain aesthetic look. All we're doing is paying attention to what our unique body is telling us. Keep in mind, we all have different histories, injuries, we're different with our flexibility. Some people are really, really flexible and some people aren't. It has a lot to do with how they're just put together, and there's nothing we can do about that. One is not better than the other. I could be sitting next to someone that has their nose to the floor, and we might be feeling the exact same thing. It's just that they need to get their nose to the floor to feel what I feel right here. So always keep that in mind too. Be careful of comparisons. Keep breathing. Try to relax your head, relax your neck as much as you can here. Sometimes if I have a yoga block or something to rest my head on, I've done that. Sometimes I just take my hands and rest my head on my hands, or just let it dangle free. We'll say about 5 more massive breaths here. All right, after you finish that last exhale, you're going to just gently walk your body up. All right, then you're going to grab onto your left leg, bring it around. You can grab your right leg, bring it in. We're actually just going to transition onto our hands and knees. All right, so on your hands and knees, you're going to bring your right foot up in between your hands. So here, I want you to line your right ankle up with your right knee. That back left knee can go back as far as you want. We're setting up for a dragon pose or a low lunge. I'm going to slide my left knee back just a little because that's what I need. So it's going to be really up to you. If you're more tight, it's going to be more 90 degrees. If you have a little space, it might go back a little more. So really make it unique to you. Pay attention to what your body's telling you. My hands are on either side of my right foot. Relax your head, relax your neck again. Right knee lines up with the right ankle here. And then we're going to start breathing. If you're using that breath in and out of your nose, you're going to find that breath here, and you're going to breathe massive bottom belly breaths. Relax your neck, head down towards the mat. You should be feeling this in the top of your left leg here. And again, same thing. If you go too far and you need to back off, do that. All right, we're going to sit with this and breathe. Good job. Keep going. Good. Maybe even close your eyes here. Good. And if you wanted more, you could even bring your hands all the way up to your right thigh or arms to the sky, but that does make it maybe a little bit more active, which is fine if you're feeling that today. Otherwise, you can stay more passive with your hands on either side of the right foot. Good. Breathe. Let go. Every time you exhale, just try to let go of something. All right, take another massive inhale. As you exhale, you're going to shift your hips back, straightening that right leg for a front half split. So try to keep your hips squared here. Don't dump into one side more than the other. All right, so your right leg is straight or towards straight. Spine is long and strong over the right leg. Hands still supporting you on either side of that right leg. Good. Breathe into it. This will be good for your hamstring, good for your lower back. Breathe. Maybe close your eyes. You got it. We'll say 5 more breaths here. After your next exhale, you're going to rebend that knee, bringing it forward. Come back to that dragon pose for a moment, just for the transition. Take your left toe and tuck it underneath, and then bring that left knee up off of the mat. So you're in a runner's lunge here. Good, and sit here. Sink into it. Feel the length from your left heel all the way up through the crown of your head. Gazing down. Keep your left hand down. Right arm opens up to the right. Good. Twist. Twist your lunge. If you want to fall open even more, you can. Otherwise, fingertips reaching up, maybe gaze up, maybe. Take another inhale. Right hand down. All right. From here, I want you to step up into your right foot. Bring your left leg up off of the mat, standing split. Or standing leg lift. It doesn't have to go that far. Keep those left toes down, facing down towards the mat. That hip is squared off, which might mean you can't get it up as high as if you had your hip open. All right, really feeling it in the right hamstring. Take another inhale. Rebend that right knee. Set the left foot back. Drop your knee, and then just get out of it, tabletop. All right, left foot in between your hands. You're going to line your left knee up with your left ankle. Your right knee can go back as far as you like. All right, as far back. And if you go too far, back off a little bit. Pay attention to what your body's saying to you. All right, now you should be feeling this in the top of your right leg. This dragon low lunge position. Relax your head, relax your neck. Good. Breathe. Find that bottom belly breath. If you're using that deep, massive inhale, massive exhale, tune in here. Good. Breathe. Find a little peace, a little quiet. Good. Keep breathing. All right, take another inhale. As you exhale, shift your hips back, straightening that left leg out. Front half split on the left side. Keep your hips square. Don't dump into any one side more than the other. Spine is long over the left leg. Feel it in your left hamstring. Feel it in your lower back. Again, go just far enough for you today. The perfect place for today. Doesn't need to match any other day that you ever did this pose, if ever you did it, right? It just has to be perfect for the now. All right, take another inhale. As you exhale, rebend that knee. Come back to that dragon pose just for that transition. Sit here for a moment. I want you to tuck your right toe underneath. Bring that right knee up off of the mat. So you're in a runner's lunge. Good, sink into it. Now from here, keep your right hand down. Open your left arm to the left. Maybe gaze up at those fingertips if that makes sense. Sink into it. All right, take another inhale. Left hand down. You're going to go ahead and step it up on your left foot. Right leg comes up, standing leg lift. Again, keep that right hip squared, right toes facing down towards the mat. Don't worry how high this goes or how it looks. Just feel it. Feel it in your left leg. Breathe into it. All right, take another inhale. Bend that left knee. Set the right foot down. Runner's lunge. Drop the knee and get out of it. Sit on your butt. We're going to come right back. We're going to end in that same pose we started. You're going to take your legs out to the wide corners of your mat. And if you want this time, you can inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, find a little bit of length and then drop into it. Good. Breathe. So we've been here before. It could be that you're just a little bit more open now. Maybe have a 1/16 of an inch more than you did last time. Maybe not, and that's okay too. So settle in, find the spot. Again, relax your neck, relax your head, breathe. Say 10 more breaths here. Big, massive inhales and exhales. All right, take another massive inhale. As you exhale, come all the way up. Just really gently bring your legs in, and we're going to go ahead and go onto our back here. So roll onto your back, squeeze your knees in. Let your knees go, but keep them bent. Take your arms out like a T or a goalpost. You're going to go ahead and plop your knees over to one side, so maybe to the left, and gaze to the right. Take a couple breaths. We're just going to take a gentle twist here as we finish it up. And when you're ready, you're going to switch it out. So you're going to bring your knees to the center, plop it to the opposite side. So if you bring them to the right, gaze to the left if that feels okay on your neck. Just a gentle twist. Good. Go ahead and come to the center. When you're ready, you can feel free to linger in any of those twists, of course. If you're at home, that's the freedom you have, right? All right. After squeezing your knees in, you're going to go ahead and let your legs go straight, arms down by your sides. This is Shavasana, our final pose. Feel free to stay here as long as you want. It's total and complete relaxation here. You can find your natural breath and just enjoy. If and when you're ready to get out, you're going to get out super slow. So sometimes I like to turn to one side and linger, and then I gently get up whenever I am ready to. All right. And so I hope you feel better than when you started today. Your mind thanks you and your body thanks you. Do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up so other people just like you can find it easier. Have an amazing day. Namaste.